Hi Booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. Happy Friday. If you're in the United States, it's a holiday weekend, so I hope that you have Monday off. I have so much to talk to you about, so let's get into it. This is the last Friday of August. I always try to shout out new subscribers that I can see on the analytics side. I can't see everyone, and I know I'm missing a lot of people, so I will try to catch you. If I miss you on this Friday, I'll try to catch you in September. So, and there's a few channels on here as well. So, but I just want to welcome Sandra, Michael, Rainmaker, Downriver Rat, Designer Project, Captain Carr, excuse me, Captain Orr, Robo, Gypsuli, Gabby, and Studio Set. And then as far as channels, I will link to them below. There's Nicole, a Cottage Witch, In Search of Wonder, and Rainier Books. So thank you all for being here, and I would love to hear from you in the comments section. So please, leave a little wave emoji or give this video a thumbs up. So always love to hear from new people to the channel. So I am still basking in the warmth of getting to spend so much time with Gina from Gina Stan Your Books. I had one of you ask a comment about what happened at the silent reading event, and this is one of the stickers that we picked up there. Curiosity isn't quiet, and apparently they mean that literally. So Gina and I, we got there really early, went and bought a coffee at the coffee shop, got like a little corner area. The librarian was there, and Gina was telling her how excited she was to participate in a silent reading event, and that she thought it was great that the library was doing it, and and the librarian had brought like a cart of books, and there were books scattered around. Anyway, so Gina and I are in the corner reading our books, and just little by little, like one or two people come, and they just talked. They talked and talked loudly, like talked about zucchini and garlic festivals, and I try to think what else. What their next book club book was gonna be, and I have to say, I know that I end all of my videos by wishing kindness on ourselves and on each other, but I was so mad because Gina and I we really were like, we did not spend a lot of time reading together, and yeah, and so we were just like, we are gonna go to silent reading and we're gonna read for an hour, and I don't know how long we were there. It definitely was not an hour, and I was so angry with those people. It makes for a good story now. Gina took hilarious pictures of me that I wanted to share with you, but you can see one of the people like the person who's like right behind me. The first picture, I just look like kind of, I'm coming unhinged, and the third one, I'm just starting to laugh because it was so ridiculous, and I was like, anyway, so yeah, I apologize that I can't share those pictures with you, but anyway, so that is what happened at our attempt to read silently. Having said that, I have finished some books since I saw you guys last. So I did finish reading Nick Hornby's Rosamund Lehman in Vegas. This is a collection of essays from the Believer magazine. This, I think, is the fourth one. If you're participating in Shorty September, which I'm going to talk about here in a minute, these would be great if you have any of these. They're so worth reading. Although I do think this one is the weakest one. And I think it's just because of the events that are going on as he's writing these essays. Pandemic is part of these essays, you know, being on lockdown, and yeah. So it just wasn't as funny, but I get it. I get why. And then the other book that I finished reading, which I'm going to talk to you more about in September, is Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. This is one of my picks for Shaketember. And so I'll have a whole video about that, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. I feel like everyone on Booktube has read Hamnet, but if you haven't read Hamnet, definitely I would encourage you to read it in September. At least in the United States, the film adaptation is coming out over Thanksgiving, so you could read the book before you see the movie. But if I remember, I will try to link the trailer down below. So, getting into Shaketember, and I know some of you are like, why are you reading your Shaketember books in August? And it's because, you guys, it's a lot of work for me. It's a lot to have a video, you know, to have a video ready, to have the thumbnail ready, to have it uploaded and edited and all of that stuff. When I'm a host, like I feel a certain responsibility. And so I'm also going to be gone for an entire week, and I won't be able to make Shaketember videos there. But anyway, I am hosting Shaketember along with my husband Jason from Old Blues Chapter and Verse, and Nicole at A Day of Small Things. So we're really excited about what we're gonna be doing. In addition, like I'm still definitely, you know, I have not put the Shakespeare bookmark away. We have multiple Shakespeare bookmarks. One of you made this for me. I love it. So I know I told you guys I read Julius Caesar. And this is again one of the books I'll be discussing in Shaketember. I don't really like this Ignatius critical edition. I wasn't crazy about it. So when I was in the Seattle area, outside Seattle, I picked up at Half Price Books the Folgers edition of Julius Caesar. So I'm gonna be reading this, and I think the play is 211 pages, which means it qualifies for Shorty September. I think Shorty September is books that are between 200 and maybe 250 pages roughly. So this definitely counts for that. And I don't know, I kind of want to read another play. So this is my one of my recent Shakespeare editions, The Merchant of Venice. And I actually haven't read this play, so I'd love to read it and then hear what Nicole has to say about it. And again, it's very short. Yeah, like 100 pages, a little over 100 pages. Plus, you know, like, I mean, that doesn't include all the notes and everything like that in this beautiful Royal Shakespeare Company edition. So exciting to own this. This last one, it's not really for Shaketember, but I really love in September to like watch Shakespeare films, watch documentaries, watch adaptations of the plays. So I really get in the spirit of it. Like I really enjoy it a lot. And this is a very kind of silly Shakespeare adjacent book, Much Ado About You. I also got this on my recent trip, and so I might read this in September. I would say this is more like this is like a possibility. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Shorty September is hosted by Too Many Heathers, Roving Reader, and Fiber Artsy Reads. I think that's Crystal, and it's Karen at Roving Reader. And oh my gosh, Heather made this prompt sheet. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but if you go to one of their announcement videos, there'll be a link. It's amazing. I mean, it really, like, you know, it's got boxer shorts and culottes and running shorts and runway fashion shorts, and they're all different, like, little prompts to go along with it. I'm not sure that I'm gonna follow this, but I had to print it out because it was just absolutely adorable. I loved it. But anyway, so I am gonna be spending a week at my parents' house. I'm gonna be working remotely, and I'm gonna be trying to take care of my mom, who's getting her knee replaced. So, but I have some really great looking books, to me anyway, that are quite short. So, and I know this has a pulpy, like, 1970s kind of cover, but this is The Glory Tent by William Barrett, and he wrote Lilies of the Field, which you may have seen the film adaptation. It's quite famous. It's got Sidney Poitier in it. But anyway, so I didn't even know that this existed, and yeah, it's 95 pages long, so I definitely feel like I could read this for Shorty September. And then I bought some more Helene Hanff books. Would someone tell me if I'm saying her name wrong? I've always said Helen Hanff. I don't know why. But anyway, so I already owned 84 Charing Cross Road. But then at a used bookstore, I got The Duchess of Bloomsbury Street, which is also by her, and it is about her going to England. And then Q's Legacy, which is about the creation, how she came to write 84 Charing Cross Road. And all of these are super, super short. I mean, they're just not very long at all. They're definitely less. All three of them are less than 200 pages, or at most 200 pages. I don't think any of them are, though. So I'm thinking about taking these with me when I go home. And yeah, like, could I read 4 books in a week? I'm not sure that that's possible. It would be close, though. It would be close. So yeah, I actually have quite a few books for Shorty September, which is fun, you know, and I want to, so the next event, and then I'll get to where I, like, tie everything together here. So the next event that I'm thinking about participating in September is Framed in September, which is books that have to do with art, and that can be visual art, that could be performing arts. So anything you read for Shaketember, I mean, I'm not a host of Framed in September, but in my view, anything you read about Shakespeare or by Shakespeare, I think that counts. I think that counts for Framed in September. So if that's true, I'm already participating. This event is hosted by Elizabeth at Booktubers and Books. I always say it wrong. I'm sorry. Hannah from Hannah's Books, Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, and Heather Gregg. So again, I feel like reading Julius Caesar and reading Merchant of Venice would definitely count for Framed in September. But then I was looking at my cart and I saw something that might qualify as well. So I'll be thinking about that, because I would love to make a cool kind of art. The other prompt, in addition to like reading nonfiction or fiction about any kind of art, is also to experience some art. And I will tell you, I experience art every day. My house is filled with paintings and I mean, things I consider to be art anyway. Beautiful pieces of pottery and these incredible cross-stitch pieces that my grandmother made. So yeah, and then do you know what though? Honestly, I may, aside from Julius Caesar, like all this may get like chucked out the window. We'll see what happens in September. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be kind of a crazy month. But so I am definitely open to mood reading. There's some mystery series that are kind of calling to me from Alice, and I actually do need to read something on the cart in order to get some of the books that that I purchased on the cart and get some of these other things off. So we'll see what happens. I would love to know, because I know I have just scratched the surface with events in September. So tell me in the comment section what events you're participating in, what kind of anything in particular you're super excited to read. Wow, that's a lot. We crammed a lot into September this year. So I am going to link all of the hosts to these incredible events down below. If I missed you or botched your name, I'm so sorry. And yeah, again, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. Tell me what you got going on, if you're doing anything special for Labor Day weekend. And Booktube, please remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.